Welcome to the graphical user interface of Sample. This video is intended to show the workflow and the current status of the Sample user interface. The first step in the workflow is to create a project with a prepared substrate file and local geometries. First we select the substrate file, and then the geometry files. The next step is to select or set the substrate symmetry threshold, and then the adsorbate symmetry threshold. Now the sample project was created, and we can look at the substrate. And also the geometries, local geometries. The next step is to generate unit cells. This is either done by automatically generating them or by manually adding them. After adding unit cells, we're able to add new configurations by generating them. After selecting the original geometries, the unit cells, the number of molecules in a unit cell, and the minimum distance between atom species. We will not do this now, but instead load a project to showcase the rest of the capabilities. After having generated the configurations, we're able to filter the configurations by various filters. For example, by just selecting a random subset, let's say 100 elements, and apply the filter. We can then save this set. And here it is. We could also create a sum of sets, selecting them, right-clicking, and select a new union set. Now this one has 344 configurations and not 300 plus 50, because some are double in there and or duplicates, and they get filtered out. After having created or generated configurations, the next step is to create a learner. Takes some time to generate the feature data. We can then select the learner and train it, but for this we need training data. The UI is also capable of setting up calculations for aims, and it is also able to read calculated results from aims output files. The calculated properties are already loaded in this example project. We can look at them by looking at the right side on the properties, and those are the values for the property EADS, E-adsorbed, or rather the adsorption energy. Training the learner is as simple as selecting the training set and a set with possible configurations, whereby a test set will be created by subtracting the training set from the possible set. After training the learner, we get a pop-up which displays an error for the leave out one cross-validation. After having trained the learner, we can look at the results by, for example, plotting the prediction versus the exact values. We are also able to show a ranking plot, first selecting a configuration set and then plotting the ranking. This ranks the configurations by adsorption energies. And then there are also two more advanced visualizations. The first is a pair plot or pair potential plot between geometries. And the other plot is a pair potential, a phase diagram. Alright, it's also possible to save configuration sets, load configuration sets, remove configuration sets from the project. And this concludes the overview of the sample user interface.